Welcome back, you beautiful people, to part 3 of Rise of the Machines. Now, this is going to be a bit of a fun one. We already have a siege coming in from Hela, and yeah, it looks like they've started a scale. So we've got 7 people coming in now, and then straight behind this, we also have the Alliance coming in within 12 hours. Now, anything good on these guys? We've got some pistols, we've got some subs, a knife, grenade launcher. That could be good fun. Now, what we do want is... well, we want the reinforced barrels. Part of me is thinking we allow them to set up, get their mortars going. I mean, shelling us is obviously going to be bad. But if we can get those and then obviously drop them into our base, start then stockpiling their rounds, anytime another siege comes, we're going to be in a decent place to defend ourselves. Other side of that is the next raid's coming in. Now, I don't know if they're going to be friends with the Alliance. If they're not friends with the Alliance... well, that is very good for us, because then they will both fight each other out. And just throwing it out there, if we've got 7 people in a siege, I got a feeling that the next attack is going to be pretty big. I was wondering why it was still only sticking on like 2 or 3 people. I wasn't going to question it, because, well, it's good for us. But yeah, they should have been scaling a little bit quicker. Now, as for research, we've got apparel recycling, just so we can start breaking down some of the old rubbishy stuff out here. Also get some of the crafting up, and we've also got simple launchers. Now, is simple launchers going to do much? No, but I kind of like the idea of running around with a grenade launcher. I think we let these guys set, like I said. Hopefully the other guys come in and attack them. If we don't, well, then we are going to have to go off and do something about it. It is raining, so if they start launching incendiaries, we should be right. And to be fair, I don't really think we have anything too much to lose. Research lab would be annoying, but that's about it. And we've also started putting in some of the Android tech, just so we can start kicking out, well, Android tech. Funny that, but yeah, let's get on with this episode. But in classic Igor style, we have a solar flare. Isn't going to be great. Going out and fighting those guys, we can outrange them, but with how that map set, okay, let's see where this round lands. I think we're going to need to get a couple more corridors in, because, well, our robots aren't going to do great out in the open. Yeah, with all of this, we'd have to be about here, and then that is right in the danger zone of an SMG. At longer distance, we should be fine. Brucey's been tagged. Did you lose anything? No. Oscar's been tagged. Did you lose anything? The left hearing sensor. I mean, it could be worse. That is for sure. I mean, would we normally go out? Yeah, 100% would go out and would take them down. But seeing as we know another raid's coming in, what we don't want to do is say the raid come in here whilst we're there, and then we're caught between a rock and a hard place. Androids are tough, but they're not invincible. Oscar probably be alright, but actually that all being said, we don't actually have anything set. So we need patient, take those off, your doctor on 1, we'll leave hack, and then bed rest. Then hopefully we can start putting people together. Okay, no, that was Oscar. There's James. Granite walls. Super good against incendiaries. If they go off on this bit, there might be an issue. But details, I think we're going to be good. I'm not going to ask too many questions or say too much. We've got this. Might have spoken a little bit too soon. Maybe we don't got this. I lost all of the Android tech already. I lost our comms console. Geothermal's fine. James and Bruce are pretty beaten up, so let's get... okay. Don't need to change those to medical. Get Brucey into there. James then tends up Bruce without medicine. I guess that will do. Oscar's put out some fires. Yet again, it is raining. It's fine. Turns out robots can get burnt. A little bit annoying. James will tend without medicine. Why is that? Details. All we need him is passion. We don't actually need anything fancy, but yeah. Bit of a fun start to an episode. And now the Alliance is coming in. 5 drop pods. Anything fancy? Ooh, you look like you can be a bit of a powerhouse. No, you just got a nice helmet and gloves. Nothing too fancy there. Okay, out. Silly sausage. Rescue. Okay, so we're going to lose all of our supplies. I mean, not fantastic. Left leg, right leg. Oh, that is not annoying. All of our ammo's gone as well. Looks like combat supply from the Grand Federation. This is all going that way. Now, this is how I was expecting it to go last episode, but it didn't. But no, it's actually, all being said, what we can do is just uninstall that door there. So prioritising uninstalling that. That'll count as outside. That's going to take a whole load of pressure off. James, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, cancel that. Cool. All done there. Fine. Now, I need you to go and tend here. Don't know why you want to tend without medicine, but details. Brucey, mate, I'm just going to get you to go tend to yourself. Details. Now that's outside. The heat won't be as bad. We won't lose the assault rifle. You guys going to do anything fun? Maybe. What we got here? Scrap armor. Crypto helmet. Crypto helmet's not bad. A battle rifle. That's quite nice. 81mm incendiary rounds. 17 of them. That's pretty sweet. Rhinoceros Revenge. Okay, so they're pretty much done. He's out. Okay, maybe this siege is turning out to be a wee bit of a problem. So we've found an issue, is how I'm going to describe that. Issue being, we got nothing to defend against sieges, but now, like I said, we get those and we can shell back. That's fine. And then 17 incendiary rounds. I think we should be gravy. Kill zone is falling apart. Awesome. Bruce, did you even tend yourself, mate? No, he's got no arms. Awesome. This is going great. Now, this is the best shot we've got. It's these guys taking a couple of them out. And with a couple of those down, then we should be right. Now, these little pea shooters are actually going to be devastating. Super high rate of fire. Very small bullets, but they've got next to no armor. Go on, Harriet. You're doing so well. No. Let's talk more dying. Harriet's down. Awesome. He got brained. And kill zone's pretty much down. So I've got like one guy left that can fight at the moment. Fantastic. Okay, looks like a couple of them must have bled out because now the Hella are fleeing. James has got a shield. Yeah, you'll be fine, mate. Just go shoot them down. Cool. Strip them off. Do you have anything that's going to be useful for us? No shot off. That's pretty brutal. I'm just writing out there. No, not really. Cool, but things that we do want and things that we do need. 2 artillery pieces. Thank you. 1 incendiary round there. Obviously not super useful, but we do have an extra reinforced barrel. Nothing fancy in this section. Shame. Just take this stuff, and then we also want these. So next time we're in this situation, we just shell them back and we win. And a whole bunch of repairing left to do with 1 less android because Oscar he's got no legs, mate, and he's got no hands, and he can't hear. Brucey, how are you doing actually, mate? Brucey is fine. Well, not fine. He just needs repairing up. Not perfect, but doable. A tunnel worker named Adam has arrived and wants to join the colony. Accept. We will let you actually go round and do some hauling. No, you're going to be there and be useless. What we're going to do, mate, is we're going to get rid of you. If you're anything else, you'd have been alright. But a T1, I mean, like I said in the other episode, they basically can't wear power armor. And without power armor and combat extended, you're dead. I mean, Oscar's a prime example. Why? How is this a thing? 59 snow hairs. James, mate. I'm going to need you to run down here. Oh, Brucey, you're going to need to get in. And the age-old question, who wins in a fight? 2 androids or 59 snow hairs? We're going to be able to gun a couple of them down. So now what I'm thinking is James goes in front. So he would stand here, have Brucey behind. Brucey then can shoot over him. Chances of really taking many down as they're charging in, not high. They're very small animals, which makes them very hard to hit, and they're quite quick. James, I would say, is faster. Yeah, James is definitely faster. I mean, all things considered, annoying, but not the end of the world, for sure. If we had these turrets up, on the other hand, this would be over very, very quickly. So, James in the front, Bruce behind. So Bruce can shoot over. Now, James is tougher, so chances of James actually taking any damage from a rabbit is pretty small. But just the amount of them there are, trying to fight them all in close combat's kind of getting us up. But with Bruce in the back, Bruce can obviously shoot over, and that is going to buy James a little bit of time. And I kind of wish I had chem fuel research so that we could turn all the rabbits into chem fuel. Because with the mod that we've got, which is corpses to chem fuel, you can get a rabbit, melt it down in the chem fuel reactor, and, well, the chem fuel refinery, and we get 50 chem fuel for it, which would actually be awesome. That'd be a whole bunch of money. 59 times 50. I'm not going to try to math hammer that, but that's probably nothing to sneeze at, is what I'm going to say. With that, we are down to the last rabbit. Didn't even get through the shields. Yeah, shields are going to be very, very important. Now, one thing that we do need to do is you need to tend to Bruce. Straight away. Now, what's up with the medicine? Okay, we'll go with that. That and that. Easier ways to do it, I know, but details. And hopefully Bruce will then be back into the fight nice and soon. Yeah, cool. Time to get things moving, because we are falling behind. Once again, not ideal. So the issue is, we haven't got any steel. And, well, without steel, we can't really rebuild the power lines. And obviously no power lines means no turrets. And, well, we're doing alright against one or two things, but this many is going to be slightly problematic. They shoot James, we're fine. And thankfully they're only industrial era, so what they got? Shotguns, pistols, nothing crazy against power armor. Now they also have 2 robots in there, but those robots should go down pretty quick, but they're all mind controlled. If they weren't mind controlled, that'd be better, because obviously, like I said in the other episode, we'd be able to recruit them. These ones we can't, but yet still we would be getting like components and plastil out of them. Now a quick question. If we go into operations, can we install makeshift? Oosh, that'll do. That will do. Install legs and hands, but we'll just start with legs. Okay, he's just going to be a makeshift android. That's fine. He's going to be useless. But at least we then would be able to get him doing some more mining, because that is something that we're not doing too great on. Now, how are we looking on ammo? So we got 60 6x24s, and then we've got the good ones as well, 6x24 there, so 120. So 180 rounds on the charge rifles. If that one's biocoded, that's annoying. This one isn't, so that is usable. Okay, and then also need to go up here and then strip the hazard helmet off. It is only poor quality, but it's still going to be better than what we've got on one of our guys. 10.5, that is cool. And power armor gloves, what do you do? 13. Yeah, he's definitely worth stripping. That's cool. Age old question. Can 2 robots take on way more humies? I'm saying we should be alright. Possibly. So there's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Bruce took a tag. Okay, yeah, we smashed that. Absolutely smashed that. Yeah, armor, combat extended, most important thing. You don't have armor, you're dead. If you are in armor and they got nothing that can shoot through it, you're going to have a great time. So James took another shot there, took sweet all damage, went onto the shield, and can you get aura? One more round, come on. No. Okay, we didn't lose anything. Yeah, he just got shot in the head. Cool. This is beautiful. Pharaohs have come in. One of the guys has come in, and he is in a Pharaoh exosuit, which is good quality. and he's not wearing a helmet, which means he can be brained. So it's not going to get tainted. Androids die. When they die, they don't taint their clothes. Now he's going to be hard as nails to take down, and he also has a feral crank gun that shoots 303 British. So that's the old Lee Enfield rounds. Good to have 12mm of armor protection if we start kicking out AP. I mean, it does look pretty smart. Yeah, I do like that. Now, as for everything else they've got, nothing too much. We've also cleared the old section over here, but that's apparently not working. That's pretty much done. We've got to go in and grab the bodies nice and soon. And we haven't really had a chance to go over there. We have just spent our time trying to do the old rebuilding, which seems to be going alright. Not fantastic. Okay, we'll allow that. And as you probably can see, Oscar is up back on his feet. Makeshift replacement arm. Efficiency on that bad boy is... You're not going to say? No. Well, we'll just go over here. Moving and manipulation, 25%. Yeah, that sucks. Let's go over here. T1 brain, hydraulic frames. Could give him a mining arm. Let's have a little look on the details on this. Part efficiency, 70%. Plus mining speed, plus mining yield. I mean, if all we're using him for is mining, that's not bad. Basic arm replacement, what you saying? 95%, so never going to be as good as he was. And as the more advanced stuff comes out, he's not going to be able to use them. Okay, we give him 2 mining arms. That's basically all he's going to do, is just a whole bunch of mining for us. Then let's have a little look at the old arms. What are you saying? Body part efficiency 80%, plus carry wheel capacity, plus carry weight, movement speed. So he'd be a lot slower, but we could load him up with just about everything that we could think of. I'll tell you what. No, we'll just give him 2 basic arms. I'm not going to start messing with these T2s. These T2s are going to die. It's kind of inevitable. They're not great. They're not tough. They don't level very well. They won't scale into the game. But at the moment, they're decent. But as soon as we can start getting T3s, which if we look on the old research thing, well, research tree, we are starting to make our way across. Not super nicely, but nice enough. And we're only waiting on 20 gold, which I'm fairly sure we did have. Not sure what that's in. We should have had 30 gold. I must have spent on something. Anyway, enough of that. Defensive positions. We got a whole bunch of turrets with us. Shoot those little robots down. We'll go out, hunt down Mr. Slow Android. Even though, mind you, he's in the middle. Ooh, this could pay off very nicely. Just thrown out there. Oscar, super slow. Kind of be expected. I don't think we need him in this fight. We'll just let him go, equip up the gun just for worst case scenarios. But yeah. Walk into a kill zone and die. Oh, is that smoke? If that is smoke, that is going to be quite interesting. Can our guys fire through it? So the answer is yes. The feral shrieker launches smoke. That's a little bit annoying. But what's not annoying is getting ourselves some feral power armor. Very, very nice indeed for us. Okay, what are you doing? Nothing much. Okay, you get this. Okay, let's have a little look at the armor penetration. 15.47. Not great. Global work speed takes the nuke. Toxic sensitivity, that's good though. Movement speed drops. Bulk capacity, not great, but carry weight plus 70. That is actually really, really good. And 11 medicine off the back of it. Bruce isn't going to be able to get anywhere. He's slow anyway. He's going to be even slower. Mind you, he was in the old trooper armor. Trooper armor is good. Do you know what? Stick with trooper armor. Oscar can have this. He's slow enough. There's no point trying to make him any quicker. Just have him super duper slow. That'll be fine. We'll just basically put him over here, put in a charging station, and then he can just mine in the mine. And that's all he's going to do until he inevitably dies. But just for now, James is a bit of a beast at the old crafting. Very, very quick at doing what he's doing. And now we have 2 mining arms already built and 2 basic leg replacements. That only took a little bit of time. Upgrade kits is the next question. Why do I have 3 of those? Shouldn't have 3, but details. What's the worst that can happen? We'll use them. You know, not even mad. Have that until there, do until X, we'll do that until 5, drop on the floor, they only cost 20, that's fine. James, come over here and do that. You're a robot, you don't need to be looking up at the stars, mate, not yet. Bugs just never seem quite scary when they don't show up into just the middle of your base. If they ever try to go through a kill zone, they just kind of suck. But if we're under the mountain and they spawned on top of us, yeah, that would be devastating. I think most of my losses in Combat Extended generally come from when a hive like comes up into the middle of your base. So when you're under a mountain and then friendly fire as you're trying to clear out the hives. That's how I end up losing most of my guys. Now we do need to build a second mine, which is, I mean, not the end of the world. A little bit annoying because we sold off all of the wood. So that is something that we're going to have to go over and try to get some more of. And Oscar is nearly fixed up. Now the problem with Oscar is because his mining arms aren't as efficient and he's also using rubbishy legs. Despite this potentially giving him the capacity to carry an extra 70, it's looking like it is going to scale off his actual weight. So his base carry weight, I know, mind you, that's saying something different. I'll figure it out and then I'll say about it in the next episode. But I was thinking that should be at least a base of 70 because that gives you 70. But then this is saying something else. Details. Yeah, there we go. I was right. Yeah, so his leg being like mashed up and gone, well, being super inefficient, proper knocked down his carry capacity. So now his carry capacity is up to 104 kg, which is actually insane. So we will go give him the assault rifle. He is set up for that, so he should pick that up next chance he gets. Actually, tell you what, let's just tell him to go pick that up now. And what we were on the lookout for is building some anti-mech rifles. Because if we have anti-mech rifles, we can also build the heavy auto turret. With the heavy auto turret, wow, they're pretty beast. They're really, really good bits of kit. Now, I thought we had it researched. This is saying to me that we don't, unless I am being a little bit on the simple side, which I might be. Okay, let's go here and then go anti and then see what comes up. Nothing. Cool. We'll need to go and figure out the research for it. More industrials coming in. Really rate that they actually bring robots. I find that quite interesting. And I also like how they're all mind controlled as well, so none of them are sentient. So it's just like, yeah, we are industrial faction, but we found out how to hack robots. Which I kind of guess would probably be something you'd do if there are robots about. EMP grenade launcher. Quite nice. And we just go run them down. How are we looking on actually anything decent from them? Nothing too great. Now these guys will break down into some nice resources for us. We can go strip him down and shoot up Nicholas as he retreats. Now, yeah, you can see how long it's taken Oscar to reload. So he's going to be pretty useless in combat, unfortunately. And also something else we can do is we can now go back to unrestricted. We had to put everything on restricted because the guys kept like running off into like really annoying places when the raid was about to come in. So we sorted that. We can get all of this in. We'll also get those chunks. We've got some corpses over here that we want to process through and that. And James, go and strip this matey down so at least we can get that helmet. And we'll put that helmet onto haul urgently and force hauling that in. Okay, sweet. Brucey, force wear the helmet and the gloves. Do you know what? We are doing pretty well. Not amazing, but pretty well. Feral Shrieker in first. Can we get it before it shoots? Sweet. That means they've got no smoke. He's got goggles. A bunch of anti-material rifles. but they're also wearing cloth armor. So, yeah, not going to do too great with that. And one issue always run into on Combat Extended. It is just getting rid of all of the corpses. Because what, you have like 2 to 3 days in between assaults? And trying to get rid of everything in that time, a little bit challenging. Now, we can build our own T2 androids. A little bit on the expensive side, but would be awesome. And we can also make nano swarmer mortar shells, and those would be awesome as well. But we're going to get a hold of a metals trader, well, a bulk good trader to start with, sell off all of the garbage that we can. Then off the back of that, call a metals trader, try to get some plastil so that we can get the multi-analyzer going. Oh no, we only need gold. Yeah, we'll just buy some gold. Easy. And once again, we get some pretty decent luck. So a exotics good trader came in, willing to buy most of the garbage that we had, but we'll also be able to pick up 20 gold. Now, I'm thinking, actually, no, we're just going to sell all of this off. So that's going to net us an extra 222, which will bring us above 500, which means that we're still going to be able to use the comms console later on. There was a little bit of silver down here, which we are working through at the moment to try and get. So that's Oscar down there, and we've also sent Bruce is coming down occasionally. But details, once that's done, that's fine. Also means we now have access to the comms console, sell off the guns. We've also broken down this stuff that I'm sure some people would like. And an infestation. We are literally like 2 tiles under the mountain. What does this mean? It means we need to get a sonic infestation repeller. Not fantastic. Not something that we want to be kicking out on now. And also means that we might... Yeah, we lost one science bench. Hopefully we can save that multi-analyzer, seeing as we've literally only just got the resources to get it. Okay, Bruce, you're going to need to pull back, buddy. I know you're brave. Oscar, you're going to need to pull back. James, you get to be in the front. Not too fussed about where those guys go, because they're just going to die on something. Oscar's doing alright. You guys go up here. Oh, nice. These guys were coming in to help. Which actually, funnily enough, makes it a little bit more challenging. Because what I would have done is just told James to go in and punch them. But if they're shooting them, friendly fire. Lots and lots of friendly fire, unfortunately. Well, we'll leave them to it. They seem to be having a nice time. You guys go off, do your own thing. And one of them... Oosh, Madden. You have a beautiful gun there, and that is the Golf's rifle. 6mm rails. Insane. Actually insane bit of kit. Half tempted to kill him to try and get it, but what are you wearing underneath that? Carbon jumpsuit. What does that do? Sweet all. Absolute sweet all. So yeah, we could take them out, but then alternatively, if we have to go kill them, problematic. And we also don't want more people against us because, well, trading's quite useful, you see. Having to do a whole bunch of research, but as you can see, James is super fast at it. So we're going into some fabrication so we can get plate armor, flak armor into trooper armor. Then off the back of that, we're going to go into T3 android, and then into advanced replacement limbs. Then into T4 and so on and so forth. So where I was saying that we should be through the mid game fairly quickly, it is looking like it now. This is interesting. Architect upgrades, don't mind that. I know what the M7 battle mechan android is, but an M8 prototype series, I bet that thing is a beast. Whole army of those running around. I don't think we could complain. Well, safe to say we're going up in wealth. There was only 7 at the start, and now there's 15 humans, 1 android there, and then 1 down there, so we're up to 17. So what's that, like 2.5 times increase? Now, if they come through here, we're dead. We can't deal with that at all. What we can do though is you man that, and Bruce, you man this. Get these bad boys. Set target location for along here, and we just try to burn them out. Incendiary rounds, big old splash on them. And also them being Prometheum and this being combat extended. That could be all of them done. If they get through though, on the other hand, that's us done. Okay, that's what, like 4. So more of them will catch on fire if they run into each other. Nearly through this section. Hopefully we can get one more round out before it all goes absolutely peak tongue. And if there was grass or anything, that would have worked a little bit better as well. Shame they've got, what, 2 bits to tunnel through. They're nearly through 1. That means this whole section of the map is now open. We're going to need to go fill that super quick. We have 2 days to do that. And we'll also need to put a power line in. Oh, that was nearly the money shot. So yeah, we'll get turrets behind here so they can't tunnel through. Try and take them in the open. That's going to kind of suck. But actually, all being said, that turret's going to be able to support there. This military turret, how far can you shoot? You can have got a decent range of fire on you. And that can shoot as well. Okay, what we do, we take this out. We send Oscar across. Oscar, you go mine this out. With that open, these turrets can then shoot up here. Hopefully take a couple of them out before they can do too much. James, you are now on the corner here. Brucey, you go there, I guess. That's done, that's cool. And Oscar, you go here. Okay, we got some firing back. They are suppressed. And we are picking them apart slowly. Oh, and that mortar got lucky as well. Nice. So yeah, the mortar took 3 out, it looks like. Then we've also got these guys that just got gunned up. Okay, what have we learned? We need more heavy reinforced walls for 1. So I think we go across like that, just to make it easier. Security, military turret, just in case, and then that goes there. Actually, no, it doesn't. So get rid of that. Seeing as we're up here, let's do something with it. We'll go power, put a geothermal in. Off the back of the geothermal, we'll then put 2 steel military turrets. They will get moved once I turn that into a defensive compound. Power lines across like so, and then we just take this, run it this way. Can uninstall that to free up more power lines, and then this connects onto the grid here. Easy peasy. Nothing else should come back through that way. This will deter drops as well, so that is 2 birds with 1 stone. I like that. That works out pretty well for us. And is everyone able to run unrestricted? Yes. Oh, right. Well, I'll call that successful. Episode 3. Got a little bit tight at the start, but we managed to pull it off. So thank you very much for watching The Rise of the Machines. I've been Konzi. All your likes, comments, sub support have been amazing. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you on the next one.